All right, everyone, here we go with August 3rd through the 9th, 2025. Very interesting. Interesting energies. I got an Ace of Cups at the bottom of my clarifying deck. I did a pre-shuffle. I got an Empress. Look, the surface energy is real simple. Based on the Friday reading, it shouldn't be rocket science. This is you, right? This is the love geese in the air coming towards you. And these just back it up. Somebody here is taking some action here. The Magician. The King of Swords, my king of action. Someone who walked away is now coming towards something they want. Why? Because they see your value. The King of Pentacles, I got two soulmates coming together, bookending the Empress. I mean, it's unreal. So, I don't know. The energy, as I said in yesterday's Friday reading, probably put it in the title or some shit, the energy supports some sort of impulsive action, Let's give the deck a shuffle. Give me the Soulmate Cycle Universe for August 3rd through the 9th, 2025. Let's go. Let's do it. Got Lionsgate peaking this week, right? We got a lot of big readings coming up. Oh, man. Oh, we are going to have some fun. All right. I mean, Mars is doing something. I might pull on that tomorrow. Unreal. Okay. Let's see where we go. It's a big reading. It's like the Friday reading, but we clarify. We're splitting the Soulmate Cycle into 12 pieces. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate. Never mind the fucking sign names. I use them for reference, but I'm not your astrologer, and this ain't your fucking horoscope. It's a general reading. It's probably timeless for a good number of you. You may not be here. Might not happen this week. Could happen next week, especially with all the big energy this week. It might push things out a little bit. But we'll see. I don't know. It's definitely a line in the sand week. We ready? The overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is the Fool. Wow. Why does that look familiar? Was that the overall energy of the Friday reading or something? I don't know. I don't remember. I've seen it recently. Underneath it is the Six of Pentacles. Somebody's coming to give. And they all doing something impulsive. It's like I said, it's an impulsive energy. All right, story starts with position 1, Aries, ends with 12, Pisces. 9 out of the 12 should resonate. Let's go. Where does our story start? The Hierophant. If your person's married or in a relationship, they're jumping ship. They're doing something crazy town. They might. Okay? The energy's certainly encouraging that with the Fool and the Hierophant. If they're not, it's just somebody here who's thinking long term for a change. Somebody's got a momentary clarity, right? A moment of clarity, if you will. It feels like just a window, a break in a storm of bullshit, but they do. They do. It fell on the floor. It's judgment. I have to stop shuffling. 4 of Wands. What did I say? Somebody who's married, thinking about jumping ship, will do something impulsive in this energy. Absolutely. That's judgment right there. That's a card of marriage. It backs up my energy read. I read the energy first, then I throw the cards. Right? Because that's how it has impact. And if I'm wrong, I correct it, and I learn how to read energy better. I'm right, spot on here. Why is that here? 9 of Wands. Somebody wants to be happy here. End of the day, somebody wants to be happy. And I think they do something crazy and impulsive and come towards you. It's possible. I can't predict free will. Nobody can. But that's the way the energy flows. And judgment, karma here don't come out for a bang in a bar parking lot. There's not a lot that could, that wall's not stopping anyone, right? They want that sun. Okay. Position 2, Taurus. 3 of Wands. This person here, I didn't write down what you got yesterday, but I bet you were the one that got the person that... Oh, shit, what did you get yesterday? Oh, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so somebody here just is looking to change their life without actually making any changes. I don't know how else to phrase it. They're like, it feels like they're coming towards you. It feels like, something you wanted to happen might happen. But I'm saying they're moving in a new direction. But they haven't really packed up the old direction yet or solved any problems as to why they went the wrong way or anything like that. Okay, it's a bit of a crazy action. You know, I don't know. Why is the Three of Wands here? Why is it here? Yeah, it's crossed by the Five of Pentacles. Somebody's done with the alt. Somebody's tired of being cold. Somebody's tired of waking up alone. Somebody's tired, however you want to phrase it. Somebody's tired of winter, and they're going somewhere where it's summer all the time. Okay, it's really what it is. What's on top? Page of Pentacles. It's my student, but they haven't learned anything. It's what I said. That's why I said it cautiously. I said, was I wrong? Did they learn from the past? No, they still ate broken cups. They just leaving them there, walking away. They still think, because those are 8 broken cups, but they don't look broken to you, do they? Right? Whenever I notice that, it means somebody didn't fix any broken cups. So somebody's coming towards you. They're tired of being alone and tired of whatever, but I don't think they've fixed any broken cups. I don't even think they've looked at it. I think they just left everything as it is. If you want to be an optimist and read that as they rebuilt the cups, and that's why they're solid, Steve, and now they're coming, that's fine. You can if you want to. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. But my bridging energy is 10 swords, FYI. So, you know, I mean, somebody just wants the past to be left behind. You're not fixing anything. No one fixed him. All he had was a skinned knee, right? Just, I ain't going to bother with that. I'm not going to waste a Band-Aid on this fucker. Let's just put 10 swords in it. Right? Forget about it. That's how I read the energy. Take it how you want, you know, whatever. But that's why I threw the bridging energy, in case you got all optimistic that he or she built those cups and made them solid. Okay. All right, just leave them broken. Let's go. All right. All right, Gemini, position 3. Hangman. Something has jarred this person. Something has woken them up. Wakey. Change their perspective, yes, but it's mostly a wakey energy. Okay, what do we got here? It could also be somebody in this context sneaking away in the night, because in the day someone will see them sneaking away towards you. It's possible. Well, I don't even know if they're coming towards you yet. I'm just using that as an example, but I think I'm pretty close. The universe's way of telling me I hit the nail on the head is to give it to me twice. It's the Hangman crossing the Hangman. Yep, both ways I said are here. Either they're sneaking away in the night to come towards you, for some of you, right? Or they're just wakey about something. Or both. Could be both, too. Right? What's on top? 3 swords. Why is that here? 7 cups. What's bridging energy? Temperance. See? Angel. Somebody's woken up to the fact that their life is hurting them, and they're making new choices, and they're coming towards you, and they're being guided in some way by, now you might say, the angels, Steve. Yeah. Archangel Michael energy. It's a frequency band of energy. You could put a person to it. You could put the character to it if you want. He's very handsome. Guided by angels. Sure. Why not? But it's more like an energy is surrounding them at the moment that happens to be a little bit, for lack of a better way to put it, lucky. Right? It's a last-minute save energy that sort of guides them around. So they're doing this all in the dark, but they're not hitting any. They're doing this all in the dark, but not unlike the bats. They're not hitting anything because they got some sonar helping them out. That sonar is actually a band of energy that's helping them out. It's nice. I like it. So if, I can't predict free will, but if they do want to escape their life, which is causing them pain, they can. And they'll make it without hitting the wall too many times, if at all. Okay? So, great read there. I like that. Cancer, position 4, the hot spot of the connection cycle, theme energy, something here for everybody. Always the all signs position, bookends, the Hierophant, Judgment, and the 9 of Wands. 5 of Wands. It's a card of very little resistance, but it's also a card of conflict. There's something this person's holding on to, and it's slowing them down. This energy here ties me to the 9 of Wands. It's Wands. It ties me to the 9 of Wands. All right? In the context of the reading, pointing out the cards to you. It's why I throw the cards, so I've got something to show you, right? You're not just some guy reading energy and you stare at blue felt for fucking 20 minutes or 30 minutes. So, something is preventing this person fully from being their whole true selves to you. What's going on here? What is this shit? Five of Wands. I hate to see Five of Wands. That's somebody bitching at me about something. Five of Wands, somebody bitching at you about something, right? You come home after a long, hard day, somebody bitches at you because you didn't take out the trash or you left your shoes by the thing. Serious? Right? You know, you've been out in the hot sun all day swinging a hammer, roofing, you know. I mean, all right, here we go. What the hell? That's the way that energy feels. It feels stupid. You know. All right. It's crossed by the Ace of Cups. It's like somebody, I get this person coming towards you. I do get it. It's just, it's like they show up and they say, all right, I want to start over with you, but before we do, we got to talk about this. And I think it annoys the snot out of you that they want to talk about this. I don't know why. Roles could be reversed. Maybe, you know, I mean, maybe you're holding on to this. Don't hold on to stupid shit, please. I was on top of the Empress, but honestly, I think they want to talk. I think they just, you make them feel small, and I think they just want something. Anything. Right? I don't know what it is. It's something so stupid. It just annoys the snot out of you. Just don't. Just, you know. Why is the Empress here? The devil. It's just, you're this person's obsession. They're just obsessed with you in this energy. What's the bridging energy? The Two of Swords. Again, somebody here. They're of two minds about you. They're of two minds. On one hand, you're the devil. On the other hand, you're the greatest thing they've ever seen. That's the only way I could phrase it, and it's totally true. You could see where the swords are landing here, right? One this way, one there. Okay? And what's interesting is the darker sword, the one that I usually call the bad sword, is on this. It bothers, it's easier, that means that it's easier for this person to think of you as the devil and nitpick you about some nonsense, something you said they probably misunderstood, than it is for them to just admit that they love you. And it goes to what I said, I believe I said the other day, I wrote yours down, you had the Queen of Swords in the Friday reading. I said they're admitting they love you, but in a sort of way, begrudgingly, kind, you know, a little bit, right? A little bit cold. And this is why. What are they going to do? I would expect somebody to come towards you. I would expect at the very least somebody to do something. I mean, they jammed up at the moment. That's tough to make a prediction on, but it's good to know. It's good for everybody to know that it's easier for them to make you the villain than the good guy. Can I phrase it like that? Does that make more sense? Okay, nice and easy, right? Well, that's often the case with people, isn't it? Right? I mean, but there's a lot of love here with you showing up as the Empress. This person, whew, let me tell you. All right, position 5, Leo soap opera. I wrote down what you had yesterday. You had 10 swords, I remember. Tower. Somebody's starting over. Somebody has gotten rid of you. Now I'm all done with Steve's Viewer and the Leo soap opera. And they are focused solely on rebuilding their current life to what they think it should be. Okay? I want you to remember I said that because I'm shuffling for the clarifiers. Okay? Look, I read the energy first. I already know what's here. I already fucking know. Okay. Oh. All right. It's crossed by the Four of Wands. Happy new beginning. Here we go. Right? Woohoo! Happy new beginning. Okay. All right. Why is the Tower here? Tower. Look. What did I laughed. I said, remember I said that. I'm done with Steve's Viewer. I'm going to rebuild my world into a brand new thing. I'm going to have me a happy new beginning. You're both rebooting. They're not doing anything of the sort. You are still there, living rent-free in this person's soul, and they fucking know it. And every time they try to rebuild their current life, all they end up doing is rebooting with you because it's the same shit. You either like They've seen the toxin. They're aware that the toxin is there. Once you're aware of it, it doesn't just go away. Why is that? Why do I have 2 towers? 2 towers. Right? It's even. I laughed at it before I clarified. It's even more than I thought it would be. The death card. Again, it's you. Just keep. This is you. This is the tower of them rebooting their life. I'm done with Steve's viewer. I'm rebooting my life. I'm gonna have a happy new beginning. Okay. This tower, the second one, represents you, and this represents death, rebirth, a reboot, round and round. Right? You die, you come back in another life, your energy is still there, it comes back in another life. Or there's the other theory that it just repeats this one over and over again. Either or. It's about rebirth. It just keeps coming back. It's what this card backs up what I said around that card. All right? So rewind, watch what I said. Virgo, position 6. Fuck, please, can I? Okay, right there. I mean, cut the crap. Honestly, Leo soap opera person, cut the shit. Seriously. Okay. Position 6. Virgo, sometimes my wild card spot, sometimes not. Sometimes you guys show up here. We'll see. Either 6 or 11, like I said the other day. Strength card. It's both. It's you and somebody else at the same time. I think you run headlong. It's sort of like I've got 2 lions. And energy-wise, I've got 2 strength cards here, both with a lion holding one of the roses from the 2 of cups. It's sort of like in one of those like rom-com movies where they're at the grocery store and they both reach for the same fucking douche container or something at the same, and their hands meet. I mean, it's a bit of that. Okay? I don't know. I have no idea, but it seems like you're about to be in the right place at the right time, and so is somebody else. Okay? Very interesting. Not surprising here on Lionsgate Week that you guys show up in the reading as a lion. See that? Look at that. Come on now. What we got? Talk to me about this. Don't fucking ruin it with the clarify. Why do you do? Let's not fight in front of the kids, universe. It's crossed by the 2 of wands. Yeah. Just your plan. I shouldn't make predictions like that, but it's just an example. Okay, just catch my drift. If it happens to be the case, then woohoo, right? But you're planning to go somewhere. So is someone else. You both get there at the same time. You both reach. I mean, it's exactly what I described. Okay, I doubt you're reaching for a douche container, but I thought that was funnier than just a steak or something. But anyway, what's on top? The 6 of wands. You're both in the right place at the right time at the right moment for victory here. There's victory. You're making the right plan. You're going somewhere. There's some sort of intention you have. Might be in the near future. I don't know. Could be a grocery store. Could be just a shopping for clothes, right? Taking the kids clothes shopping before school starts back up. I don't know. I don't know what you do. Some of you are single parents watching with soulmates and stuff like that. If that's the case, they're a single parent too. And they're at the same store you are reaching for the same clothes. All right? It is what it is. Just as an example, just catch my drift, okay? Why is the 6 of wands here? The 3 of pentacles. This is a golden opportunity. It falls in your lap. So, I don't know. It's something very rom-com-y about it. Pay attention to the stuff that happens. Okay? You both reach for the same gum. It's something like that. It feels very cheesy in a way, but it's there. And the 2 of wands backs that up. Okay, Libra, position 7, 4 of wands. I think someone's a little. Why didn't I write yours down? This is very interesting. I think someone's a little too impressed with you, putting you on a pedestal a little bit. Okay. Someone might ask you to lunch or something like that. It's way bigger than that for them. For you, it's just lunch. For them, it's way bigger. I'm just saying. I don't want to say someone might ask you to marry them, but they might. Shit, all we did was you just wanted to have lunch, and now you brought a ring. It's like that. Somebody, I feel like somebody heard something about you, maybe, or something like that. I don't know. Either way, they see you in a new light. It's bouncing off of a hanged man somewhere, a hanged man energy somewhere. I think that's this right there. Why is that here? Yeah, it's crossed by the Two of Wands, and again, that ties it over to here as well. Yeah. Pay attention to what I said here, of course, because this is for most of the people watching. You guys showed up here. But yeah. Yeah. Something you think is very simple with somebody ends up getting complicated. The Seven of Pentacles, why is that here? The Two of Cups, yeah, I'm serious. Something gets very, I'm not playing, something gets very complicated very fast. 0 to wedding ring in 1 second, all right? You might want to slow it down a little bit. Somebody's very much enamored with you. They've learned something about you that's just set off their dick chakra, their heart chakra, all the fucking chakras. It's just set it off, okay? Wow, all right. Timing, again, timing ties over here to what I said here. Is what it is. Okay, position 8, my hot Scorpios. Judgment. It's communication in this context. Something's been bugging somebody about you. You've been living rent-free in someone's head. And it's about to rear its ugly head out of the ground, out of the grave. It's an old issue between you and somebody that's about to make a reappearance. Okay? But it's been bugging them the whole time. I've told you many times recently, why do reunions happen? Reunions count as this, right? Old issues coming back is a form of reunion energy. The same frequency of energy can play out 1,000 different ways. So why do reunions happen? Well, because at least one person held on to something. It could be one or both, but it's got to be at least one. If at least one is holding on to it, it's probably going to come back. And that's what this is. Wise judgment here. It's crossed by the Emperor. Somebody, I wrote down what you had yesterday. I'm not, the amazing Kreskin. I didn't remember, but somebody here thinks you've got the one up on them and they don't like it. They come in to take control of this because they're tired of thinking about it, tired of dwelling on it. It's bothering them. 3 of Wands. It's time to move on. Why is that here? Ace of Cups. It works out well. Let them vent. That would be my advice. Let them vent. Then you guys can move in a new direction and have a new beginning. It could be love. It's probably a friendship is what it feels like to me. Okay? It's fine. Just let them vent. Let them get it off their chest. That's all. It's something about you. What's the bridging energy? Yeah. The King of Swords. You may need to set them straight. Right? They may not believe the right truth. I don't know. We get this a lot in certain angles. Yours is one of them. Well, it's probably because you're a very deep energy. And that bothers some people. People who are shallow get bothered by deep people. Right? I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. You can have a new beginning here if you want it. It's up to you. But that's what's happening. It's definitely communication there. It's definitely rearing its ugly head again. Somebody bringing something up. It could be as simple as you're just out with friends and they bring up something that you guys have put to bed a long time ago. And then everybody gets upset. Right? It could be that too. Just let it play out. Sagittarius, position 9, sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes part of it. I don't know. Page of Wands. I don't remember your monthly reading. What was your monthly reading about? I don't remember. Sagittarius. Were you the one where it was backhanded compliment? Right? I talked about the psychology of people that give backhanded compliments. Yeah. You look pretty. It's too bad about those buck teeth, but other than that, you look great. Right? It's a bit of that. It's a bit of what I talked about in the monthly reading a little bit here. All right. Well, let me clarify this real quick. This Page of Wands. You got a communication coming from somebody. It seems like to you a little immature. Can we say that? Right? A little bit. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Harsh, a little immature, and a little bit backhanded compliment. Knight of Swords crossed by the Page of Wands, totally a backhanded compliment. Right? Totally. Pay attention to your monthly reading. I think for some of you it's near future influence, but that kind of shit happens in life all the time. It's good advice in there to understand the psychology of someone that would even give a backhanded compliment. Goes a long way. A lot of people don't. Remember what I said. Don't acknowledge it. I know you want to outsmart them and say, oh, I know what you're doing. I pick up on your backhanded compliment. Don't do that. Don't ever do that, because it releases dopamine in the person. The backhanded compliment, the negative side of it, is subconscious. They don't even know they're doing it. If you confront them with it, they're just going to say, no, I was just giving you a compliment. And, they don't even acknowledge the fact that they said something horrible on the back side of it, that the compliment was just a lead-in, right? Or worse yet, they said something subjective, meaning, it's open to opinion. Opinions vary, right? We go 4 of Wands, and why is that here? Knight of Cups. Somebody's making you a very confusing offer. It's very swordsy, and there's a lot of urgency to it. It's a little bit pushy, maybe, things along those lines. And yet at the same time, they're delivering it like they're some sort of Knight of Cups. It's exactly what I just described to you about people that give backhanded compliments. They're not even aware that they're being an asshole. All they're aware of is that, no, I was just delivering you a compliment. I said you were pretty. Forgetting all about the fact they mentioned the buck teeth after that and all that. You didn't have to add that in. Very telling. You'll learn a lot about people by the things that they add in that they don't have to. Okay? Always remember that. It's very important. Help you on dates a lot. Okay? All right. Well, I don't know. Whatever that is, it is what it is. It's got nothing to do with your Friday read. It's got everything to do with your monthly read. Big time. All right? Okay. Very strange. All right. Capricorn, position 10. 6 of Wands. What's nice, isn't it? It's victory. It's good. It's a transformation of heart with the butterfly, the green butterfly to be specific. I don't know what this is for. I'm just going to clarify it. Can I do that? Sure, I can. Why not? I can do whatever. All right, here we go. Tell me about the 6 of Wands for Capricorn. Yeah, okay, you have a dispute with somebody. I was going to say it's some sort of dispute that you win. You do. 5 of Wands, crossing it. You have a dispute with somebody. I did write yours down. Okay, all right. You had the 5 of Swords the other day, right? Somebody petty, I said. Yeah, somebody's being petty with you. Okay. You know how you counteract that? By not being petty. That's how. I mean, it's real fucking simple. What's on top? Keep your heart chakra open if you want to win. If you want victory. And what do I mean by win? Do I mean win an argument? No, who gives a fuck about that? The winner is the one who walks away and doesn't think about it afterward and stay up all night, 9 of Swords about it. That's the fucking winner. Right? All right, what's on top here? Page of Wands. Yeah. Why is that here? 8 of Wands. Yeah, it's a communication, no doubt about it. These are both cards of communication. But the person communicating with you is smaller than you. Think about when I say smaller than you, smaller energy, lower frequency, okay? When I say smaller than you, you can think about it in terms of beating somebody up, schoolyard stuff, right? It does. Let's say this person's this little guy right here, but you're like 6'3", 260 pounds. What are you proving by beating up this little guy? You're not proving anything. I mean, in fact, you kind of look like an asshole in a way. You're so far in frequency from whoever this is. You have a soul connection with them, but you're not ready to connect with this person for at least 2 or 3 lifetimes. Okay, can I put it that way? All right, so just don't even wait. Just fine. Just smile. Whatever. It's bullshit. It's minor to you. It's major to them. Fine. Just, again, these types of things have been coming up a lot lately, and it's because the soulmate cycle is a direct relation to societal energies. And in societal energies, there's a lot of anger and hate and misunderstanding and arguments. I mean, I can't take a walk anymore at lunchtime and not see at least some form of road rage at least 2-3 times a week now. of people getting out of the car yelling about stupid shit. You know, I mean, my favorite was one that I heard last week where a guy got out of the car and he yells at the lady in front of him, "You know what a fucking blinker is, bitch?" You know, I mean, I'm like, oh my God, like the whole neighborhood could hear this guy for like 3 blocks. You know, it's like, oh shit, you know. Okay, I mean, that's the kind of shit that's going on out there. It's all low vibration nonsense, but doesn't mean you need to play into it. Okay, it's all, you know, 5 of Wands, the weakest energy as it reflects for me. Aquarius, position 11, my other wild card. Sometimes you guys show up here. Somebody here very petty. Okay, 9 of cups, not a knight, a 9 of cups. I can't decide if that's you or another energy coming. Let me clarify it. It's both energies attached, but it's really confusing. All right? I'm just being honest with you. You don't want me making shit up. Let me check. All right? You don't want me guessing either. I hate guessing. I could make a guess. But why would I want to do that? Yeah, the 7 of Wands. It makes you happy to put somebody in their fucking place in this week's energy. Okay, and again, it might play out next week or the week after. I'm not a fucking Time Lord. It makes you happy. Happy to kick some ass, to put someone in their place, to keep them at bay, to tell them like it is, to put them, I bet the best thing I can say is put them in their place. Show them what's what. What's on top. Flem laughed. You know, he a Pisces too, very sensitive, and he laughed at that. That does. It makes you very happy. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. That's a soul. This is a singular energy. 9 of Pentacles, right? Independence, that kind of thing. This is a singular guy taking on the world, taking on everybody. You know, yeah, it makes you happy. You feel very strong. You feel very powerful. You feel very attractive. You feel like you could do it, and I think you can. Why is that here? The Queen of Wands. Yeah. You feel attractive, you feel good, you feel strong, you feel like you can do it, and you can. Your words, I'm going to say your words, not your fists. I don't want anybody fighting, but you know, your words are very strong right now. All right, use them wisely. You can change things around. All right, you could go. This card is wonderful. It's a Wheel of Fortune. Things go your way. I think you can. I think you can be very happy. I think you can win this fight. You know, even though I usually pick on this guy for seeing too many Chuck Norris movies, thinking he could take all 6 people at once, but you win. And this card does talk about that. But the energy off of this card can also say you can turn, because it bookends this 9 of Cups, being the bridging energy. You can turn. It also turns things. You can turn that around to a 9 of Cups reversed if you go too far. So keep it simple, stupid. Right? Kiss. It's a sales thing. Keep it simple, stupid. The worst thing a salesman can do is talk too much. Salespeople that talk too much go hungry. They live on ramen noodles and mac and cheese at best. Right? You shut the fuck up. That's the best thing you can do. Right here. Don't go too far with your words and this. Don't push it too hard. Just keep it nice and light and on the surface. Say what you need to say. Quick wit, get out. Your quick wit will serve you well in an energy like this. The long joke, the long haul, it's not going to work. The long explanation, the yelling and screaming, it's not going to work. Quick wit, right? Quick hits. All right, here we go. Pisces, position 12. Keep it simple. That's all right. Pisces, position 12, always read with 1 and 5. Oh, this ought to be interesting, with 2 towers and a death card and judgment. On top of what? Oh, the Hierophant. Fuck my ass. 2 of Swords. Did you get a 2 of Swords yesterday? I honest to God, I don't remember. But isn't this what you got something yesterday that reminds me of this? I don't know what you got yesterday. I have no idea. I'm definitely going to check. I could probably check now. I think I still have the video somewhere. Hold on. Let me see. Because it's important if you did. Hold on. Let me see.
Oh, they wanted to go with the Friday reading. What did
There's
they think?
the Friday
I don't
reading.
know.
Yeah,
it
you
cuts
did.
both ways.
You got the 2 swords. I had it still on the desktop right there, the Friday reading. You got two swords here. That's the same card from the same deck. I mean, the odds of that happening are crazy because obviously these came out in different order and they were shuffled quite a bit and cut. And plus, I did a reading last night with these cards for somebody else. Fuck. That's exactly what I told you the other day. It's a country song. You know, they do and they don't. Somebody keeps shutting you down, shutting the idea of you down, and then booting it back up. Shutting it down and booting it back up. And as they do, here's the thing. As they do that, this is why this was important, whether or not you had this yesterday. As they do that, they're racking up karmic debt on their side. The energy around them is getting a little pissed off. What do I mean by pissed off? Is it a person that's getting pissed off? No, it creates friction within the energy. Creates heat, which results in this person becoming very frustrated. So you got somebody very frustrated attached to you. All right, because they keep shutting it down and booting it up and shutting it down and booting it up. The do and the don't, and the do and the don't, and the do and the don't. Oh, they like country music. It does feel like, I said yesterday, this is the one I said manic depression, wasn't it, with Jimi Hendrix? I said it. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, yeah, manic depression. 10 of Cups is crossing it. The problem with this person, it's like manic depression. When you're manic, the go for it, let's get together, it sounds appealing. When they're depressed, the let's break up sounds appealing. Right? That's the two towers here. This is the karmic debt racking up along with the Hierophant. So both sides look appealing to them based on the given energy that they're vibrating at. Who is this person? I mean, what the fuck? What's on top? The Five of Cups. And why is that here? The Knight of Wands. What did I say? Look, I'm not making this stuff up. Sometimes it's hard to translate the energy to thousands of people, but this is an easy one. What did I say? Sometimes they both of these they like. They both sound like good ideas depending on what vibration they're in. It feels like manic depression. When they're down, they want to leave you. It makes them feel good to leave you behind. And when they're up, it feels good to want to charge in and come in. This person right here, this is a push-pull. They're full of frustration. I don't know what they're going to do. What's the bridging energy? The 10 of Pentacles. Somebody's probably just going to... Somebody wants you... Overall, they want you in their life. Okay? But this person is such a push-pull thing. I mean, it's terrible. You are probably... The essence of you, the energy of you, the vibe of you, the feelings they have for you are probably ripping their life apart. This is very strong, like that. It's very, very strong. So I don't know what's going on with this person, but they're losing their shit over you right now. And I don't think Lionsgate Week is going to help. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Wow. Okay. All right. What's 3 cards and a bottom card? Let's have the universe add all this up. Add it all up, universe. 3 cards and a bottom card. What's it all mean? What's it all mean? What do we get? All right, come on now. Okay. Bottom card is the Hierophant. That's where we started, right there. Position 1. It's where our story began. This is crossing the center card I'm going to pull. Four of Cups, 4 of Swords, and the Moon. And underneath this is 10 Wands. Wow. Can I paraphrase of this? Just leave the hocus pocus out of it and just say, for someone attached to you, this week, there's a lot of pressure on the soul. The soul is like a pressure cooker at peak capacity. It's about to explode. Like, get the fuck out of the house. Don't even go in the kitchen and try and shut it down or unplug it. It's too dangerous. Let's just get the fuck out of here and call the fire department. Okay? It's a pressure cooker in the soul. All right? That's all I can say. And I feel it here. I feel it right here. It feels like doing nothing is what they want to do, but it's not an option. So that ties to the Friday reading in the sense of the impulsiveness of it. So I think there's a shot for impulsive action here. That's what I think. Out of nowhere, when you don't expect it. This is when you least expect it energy of the moon. You know how, like, if it's a moonlit night, you're out for a walk in the woods in particular, you just trip over shit that you would have seen in the sunlight, you know, because the moon doesn't light everything. You still need a flashlight even with a full moon, you know. It's a bit of that. I just feel like that's what this energy is. All right. This is mind-blowing. The fact that it repeated from Friday, position 12, this is probably for a good number of you. Never mind Pisces. I'm not your fucking astrologer. You know, this is straight up energy reading. That's mind-blowing. And the fact that it fell, just like I said, I mean, it's telling you something. All right. I know that you guys are having an impact. All of you are having an impact on the lives, because this is where our story ends. And the ending of the story is very important. It ends with a 10 of Pentacles. You're all having the feelings that they have towards you, whatever it is, whether they're a runner, a friend, a family member, maybe all of the above, are having an impact on their lives. But it feels like a real pressure cooker. You know, it feels like a real push-pull kind of thing. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Okay, good luck.